So what I want to say about it, starting off, is first off, it's okay to be a man. This condition of being a man.
Muckers, nutters, and truckers. Muckers, nutters, and truckers. On your TV show tonight, yeah, muckers, nutters, and truckers. On the James Watt TV show tonight, I said muckers, nutters, and truckers. Oh yeah. James Watt TV show tonight. I said muckers, nutters, truckers, muckers and muckers and knuckers and trussers and muckers and knuckers and tuckers and muckers and truckers and knuckers, nutters, muckers, truckers. On the James Watt TV show tonight.
Anytime, any place, anywhere. It's the sound that you really can't tear yourself away from. It's the right one. It's the bright one. The James Watt Show. If you're up early in the morning and you just stop snoring, it's the right one. It's the bright one. The James Watt Show. Or if you've been up for a while, wash down your cornflakes with a smile. 'Cause it's the right one. It's that bright one. The James Watt Show. James Watt Show, it's the top show that you hear. James Watt Show.
Welcome to the show now. That time is here again. Have no fear. Watty's here. Watty's here again. He'll bring you lots of laughter and share a joke or two. It's fun for you and fun for him. Watty's here again.
Oh, Watty's here.
Yes, Watty's here.
So have no fear.
What time is here?
Oh, Watty's here.
Yes, Watty's here.
Oh, yes, he's here.
Yes, Watty's here.
Y'all
Listening to the show now. The time is after 10. If you're at home, pick up the phone. Watty's here again. So join him on the show now. It's just a bit of fun. Give him some news, express your views for Watty's here again. For Watty is here again.
It's the James Watt Facebook Live Show. He's here to let everybody know about news and views and jokes and frolics. It don't matter that it's a load of all lists. It's James Watt. It's James Watt. It's James Watt, and what a lot he's got. It's always sunny when James is talking. It don't matter where you're driving or walking. From what he's on, the world is bright and gay. And again, that's what he told me to say. It's James Watt. It's James Watt. It's James Watt, and what a lot he's got.
Everybody loves James Watt.
And hello, welcome along. We're here. We're ready for you. We are on, and this is it. Okay, this is World of Watt, the lockdown show, whatever we're calling it nowadays. Because we're not kind of in lockdown anymore. Well, we are. I don't know. Whatever we're in it. Anyway, on Facebook and Twitter, Periscope, and YouTube, and on the radio as well. So welcome along to the show. Here we are. Look at this. Look, the big T-shirt has disappeared. We've got the one that Charles sent me and made made me hang it up because I haven't got around to making a new one yet. But anyway, welcome to the show. You can still call us. The number is a bit squiffy today, but there we go. You can probably just about read that. 07956233726 is our number. If you want to give us a call about anything you like, we'd love to hear from you. Don't forget, our tip of the day, don't eat prunes before a date. Very useful. And welcome to the show now. I don't know, as the seeping of work continues, if more and more people are going away and going to have to do some work. So hello to you if you're looking at this whilst at work and you're wondering what the heck's going on. Well, it's here. We're here and we're doing our thing. So let's say hello to a few people. Anyway, we've got some people here. Eric Madeley is with us. Good afternoon, Eric. Good to know you're here. Afternoon, everyone. Casimir says, made it on time today. Luckily, because the time difference over there in the Bahamas is very difficult to recognise it. Hi, James. Got back from the tip. Sorry, recycling centre in time. Was it busy? Because we kept thinking about just going there for a laugh, really. What else? Okay, do stewed prunes to keep you regular, as said Janet Widdowson as well. Thank you very much. Good tips there. We like tips. It's like this morning, isn't it? Okay. Richard and Marge are checking in. Don is Jardin. Thank you very much. What else? We've got David Flint is with us as well. Hi, James. I'm here for 30 minutes and then off to my mum. And tomorrow back at work, but I'll catch you on Sunday. I know there's more and more people going back to work. As you know, we haven't really come up with a name for a lot. So the Watt Down show came up as a potential idea, and that was an idea. But we didn't like the idea of being Watt and Down put together. Was a little bit annoying. Okay, Casimir says I've just walked into the local shop 3 miles away to get the old lady down the road a TV Quick magazine. Apparently, it's essential. Hello to the airport crew, all present and correct today, and about a 45-minute wait for the tip. Big news coming in there. So big tip news, recycling centre, whatever it's called now, news coming in from Janet in Nottinghamshire. Thank you very much. We're here. We've sent the T-shirt off to Lottie yesterday, won that T-shirt, and the hair has gone as well from the studio and has been removed safely to where it was going. So thank you very much. And I was looking at Mandy, who bought the hair, the James Watt celebrity hair, on eBay for £1.50. I was searching around her, and she got a very lovely house for rental in France, in Cognac area. Very, very lovely indeed. So there's a little tip for you. Might be handy if only we get there. But there we go. So yeah, we had a look at that one. Okay, hello, James. How about the What's Up show? I quite like the What's Up show. I think Mandy had that idea as well. So the What's Up show is quite good. I quite like that. People would think it was a medical show, obviously. Which it isn't a medical show as far as we know. Okay, did you go up to McDonald's as well, says Casimir, when you went to the tip, says Janet? No, I don't know, okay. But we quite like the What's Up show. We'll go with that one, okay, at the moment. Okay, don't eat prunes before a date. Top tip. Right, it's time to do a top game. And you know, we got no eBays. We got no T-shirts to give away, but you can give us a call on our regular number. Here's the phone here, the burner phone, 07956 233 726 is the burner phone. Just want to ring and say hello. That's absolutely no problem at all. Let's get some music on though. First of all, I've got to get my cable over here. I'm going to move my hat. Put that. I don't know where the hat is. Could move the hat. Okay, I can't really put it on the microphone because it will affect it. So let's just put it there somewhere. Put it on top of the smash, maybe. Okay, there we go. No, that was a mistake. That was a mistake to move the smash because that was carefully balanced. So the hat's going on the floor. No problems at all. Right, let's plug the keyboard and keep it together, please. Let's plug it in, and here we go. Right, and this is it. We are doing What's in the Box. So let's try and find, here is some nice music. Right. This is it. What's in the box? Janet is saying, to Casimir, does the Bahamas receive the same TV program as the UK land? Well, I don't know. He's Casimir is really watching the moment. Is something about is it Narrowboat Man, Travelling Man on Amazon, and it's there's not been a lot of money spent on this TV show, and it's a bloke in a narrowboat. Casimir will tell us what it's called because I've already forgotten. Right, okay, so Casimir is still, they even shut in they're still shut even in the city. Thank you. Right, let's go for it. This is what's in the box. We got something in the box, and you have to work out what is in the box. That's as simple as that. This item was in my house, and it's been in my house for quite a while, all before lockdown started, well before lockdown. It is not an edible item. Okay, this is not an edible item, but you could have it on the dinner table. It's not an edible item, but you could have it on a dinner table. So what could it be in the box today? Anyway, it's quite difficult. Well, no, I don't think it's quite easy. Is it a torch? Sally Wilson's saying a torch. Do you have a torch on your dinner table? Really? You have a torch on your dinner table? What on earth for? Okay. Have you got no lights in your house? Are you living in the dark ages? Well, obviously not with a torch, but there we go. So what could it be? It's not a torch. So what could be kept on the dinner table? But you wouldn't eat it. What about, is it a candlestick, says Eric Madeley, going with the torch thing there. Very good idea. Simon Cooper is just going for cutlery. Now, if that was right, we wouldn't accept cutlery because we want a knife, fork or spoon. We wouldn't just have picked one of them because you couldn't have a knife, fork and spoon in the box. That would be ridiculous because they'd be rattling, and it's not rattling at all. Is it salad servers, says Kaz? No, it's not salad servers. What about candles? Simon's come up with the same idea as well as Eric as well. What about napkins? You have these on the table at dinner time. Some people wouldn't because they're not as cultured as some of us, but some people would. Is it flowers, says Roxy Wilson? It's an idea. Okay, what about a cruet? A cruet, says Eric Madeley. A cruet. A cruet. Now, that's a very posh word for saying what I think you're saying there, Eric. You've just gone. Have you gone a little bit at market today for a Tuesday? You've gone at market, have you? Okay, what about napkin rings? Or what about an iPad, says Casimir. Always have one of those on the dinner table just in case the hot plate doesn't work. You put that on and you want to do fly swatting. Could be handy, couldn't it? Okay. They use toilet napkins in Nottingham, says Casimir, so that would be toilet paper then. What else we got? So what could it be? Is it plates, says David Flint? Top idea, because you'd have those on a dinner table, but you wouldn't eat them. Unless they were, if you made of poppadoms, if you had poppadom plates made of poppadoms, that you'd eat them. But that would be quite unusual to me. Is it a placemat, says Roxy, or tomato sauce? Because Janet doesn't eat tomato sauce. It's posh for salt pot, says Cruets, says Eric Madeley. I know have you changed, haven't you, Eric? In lockdown, you've gone posher. Eric is in Ripley. Defo not at market. Maybe good point there. Good point made. What about a fruit bowl? Well, someone's got it right. Somebody has got it right in the many have come through today. So let's have a look what we've got here. Any ideas? Oh, how's Boris today?
Today is Friday.
No, it's not. No, it's not Friday.
Friday, hot dog.
No, it's not Friday. What day is it?
Wednesday, soup. Tuesday, snap beans.
Oh, snap beans today. Don't get over it. What? What's this? Oh, Boris's baby's in. Yeah, okay. Hello, Boris.
Hello.
Yeah. You know what? Right, here we go. It is time to do the big reveal. What is in the box today? Very, very simple. This very, very simple. And the first answer that came in, I kind of didn't understand because I'm not as cultured as some people, but let's try. David Leon is with us today. Hello, David. You said, what about, is it a candle? No. What we got is, okay, a knife and fork or a salt and pepper pot came David Flint in there. And I like that. Okay, there was a number of answers. So, we give it to David Flint for saying knife and fork and or a salt and pepper. But I like the way you've got 4 items in your one answer, and one of those is the correct answer. So we will give you a ding, but you are bending the rules to the very extreme, David. I've got to tell you, I've got to give you an official warning on this one, because you really are bending the rules a lot. But it wasn't a knife or a fork or a salt pot. It was, no, you're wrong. It's not salt and pepper. No, it's not. No, you're wrong. You were so close. It's not 4 candles either. Eric Madeley gets it right. David, you were so close. You were bending the rules, and then I worked out you were wrong. It was a cruet, or salt and pepper pots, as Janet Widdowson said, because she knows her stuff. And look at this. Eric Madeley, for using posh words, gets it right. Salt and pepper. This is a pepper pot. A pepper pot is what we're looking for. So let's put that up there somewhere. Right there. Pepper pot was the answer we were looking for today, and it means that Eric Madeley get this right and find the ding. We had a great problems finding everything yesterday, but it's okay. Okay. Eric Madeley, you get it for a cruet. A cruet. Is it cruet or cruet? We'll never know. Okay, well done. Okay, multiple answer thing. When's that being a thing? I know, Casimir. Well, luckily, David, we spotted it earlier on. Okay, pepper grinder. That was the word I was really looking for. Okay, but if Eric wants to call it a cruet, he can do. But I think Roxy, I'm going to give you that as well, because you're in my heart, you and me are as one, and we are right together. And Eric gets the ding, but we'll give you a second ding for that one, okay? Okay. What's it? Okay. Finty shouldn't get the ding. Flinty shouldn't get the ding. Well, yeah, okay. Well, maybe. Okay. Right, okay. Mustard pot came in as well from Roxy, okay? Posh O Eric Madeley wins with table accoutrements. Thank you very much indeed. Well done. Congratulations, Eric. And not controversial win at all, that, but well done for that. Here we are. It is World of What did he call it? Simon gave us an idea what we could. I must write this down before I think. We get so many messages, which is lovely. I can never find the ones before. Okay, hold on a minute. What we calling I forgot what it was. Can't see what it was. Okay, we got the What's Up show. Is it the What's Up show? I'm not quite sure if that works. It does sound very medical or Bugs Bunny-ish. Anyway, well, welcome. Want to give me a call, and with the new name for the show, 07956 233 726. Let's do another top game, and it's another one of our favourites here on the show today. This is quite a difficult game to set up, to be honest, because I have to think of a rhyme every day. So, yes. What does he want? Right, I've got to do is find the official microphone for this. Right, I've got it. Right, okay, Watty, you have to match up with my answer and have a super Watt. So, Watty is going to play tennis this afternoon with next door neighbour Samantha. She has told Watty that she is particularly good at Wattity Watt. Okay, so Watty is going to play tennis this afternoon with next door neighbour Samantha. Okay, she has told Watty that she is particularly good at Wattity Watt. Okay, any ideas what the answer? Okay, you sounded, I sounded quite saucy, Mandy, for the cruets. Okay, there we go. Okay, what else? What happened to the golden Watt, Casimir? Well, Casimir did do something with a rubber band in his fingers and sent me a video of it, which it wasn't impressive, if we're being honest. And no, it was not impressive, Casimir. And you only gave me how to get the golden. We could work on the golden Watt this week because we could do with a new game, to be honest. So I'll have a little think. I've put it to the biggest brains in all the producers of the show have been on this one, and so far have come up with no ideas to how to play the golden Watt. But we're going okay. Right. So anyway, let's get back to Wattity Watt. Keep on theme. Okay. Good. Hey. Watty is going to play tennis with next door neighbour Samantha this afternoon. She told Watty that she's particularly good at Wattity Watt. Okay, knocking his tennis balls around. Luckily, we got spotted that earlier on, Casimir, from what you wrote. Let's have a look what it could be. Mandy Davis. I thought What's Up sounded quite saucy. What's Up, saucy? Yeah, it is quite saucy, isn't it? We could do that, okay. Tarnished, obviously. Mash, a smash, not smash like the smash, a smash. What she has told Watty she's particularly good at a smash. What about aces, says Eric Madeley, the Cruets man. Or is it backhand, says Simon Cooper, knocking his, we did that before, didn't we, Casimir? Backhand shot, says Janet. OMG, that's cricket, isn't it? Sorry. Okay, Mandy says, rubbing the balls on her leg like they do. Thanks. What about long volley, says Roxy Wilson? Or what about returning your balls, says Roxy Wilson? And Janet says, thank you very much, Janet. This is a family show. Good, I'm glad that you said that, okay, because it's... There we go. So Watty's going to play tennis with next door neighbour Samantha this afternoon. She has told Watty that she is particularly good at Wattity Watt. So she'd be good at something in the realms of tennis, is what I'm saying. What could it be? Is it ground strokes? Very good. Mopping your brow, says Roxy Wilson. Oh, very, very good indeed. And I'm interested that nobody has got the answer that what I wrote down. No one's done the Super Watt yet. So what would you be good at? That think Samantha in particular would be very good at whilst playing tennis. Any ideas? And don't forget Janet's top thing. It's a family show, sort of. Right, Mandy Davis. Okay, yes, you got it wrong, didn't you? Okay, what we got here? Let's have a look what else we got in it. And this is from Janet. Keeping her balls in her knickers is the answer. Thanks for that, Janet. Okay, keeping the stop volley. Says Simon Cooper, serving Pims. Very good point. I'm sure she is very good at that one. Drinking barley water, says Eric. Serving orange slices, or keeping her whites white. Keeping her whites white. What about strawberries? Mandy's come up with, and we've got mixing a barley water. This is an official tennis phrase, I've got to tell you. So returning your shots is another idea, but all wrong. So David's wrong, Mandy's wrong, Eric's wrong, all wrong. Okay, so okay. Right, Watty's going to play tennis this afternoon with next door neighbour Samantha. She's told Watty she is particularly good at Wattity Watt. What could it be? And I'm looking forward to seeing her do this because I think it'd be quite attractive. Is it juice? Okay, Janet. Okay, is it? Reply to Janet with Casimir. That's why ladies players keep them. Have you not watched Wimbledon? Yes, because Casimir didn't know about the balls in the pocket thing that women do. Is it good at her forehand, says Roxy Wilson. Is it good at love all? She's normally a very tactile person, Samantha next door. What could it be then? Nobody got it right. So think of a thing that is quite common in tennis. This is really very, very simple. No, it obviously is quite simple indeed. What could it be? So it's quite good at tennis. Okay. What's it? We've got overhead shots. No. Okay. Can't stand tennis. It used to interrupt kids' TV in the 70s, says Casimir. I know, it still holds it back. What else? Is it love all? No, it's not. Hello to Susan Ashford, who's joined in the party with us today. Welcome along, Susan. Good to know you're here. And Eric and Roxy and Janet and Marge and Richard, of course. Is it waving her racket, hitting the net? Is it tie breaks, overhead shots? Is it backhand? No, it's not. It's not a net volley. Think of another. This really is not difficult. Okay, what you need to do is think about tennis and what phrases there are in tennis. What in particular, what shots Samantha might be good at doing. Okay, because she's good and I would enjoy watching her do this as well. What could it be? Rubbing down with a towel. That's a very well-known tennis phrase, isn't it? Oh, we're just going to rub down with it. We've seen what's her face? Martina Navratilova, modern-day tennis mentioned there, rubbing down with the towel right now. Net volley, you see, comes in backhand, says Roxy. What about backhand? Net volley is wrong. Jumping the net. What about hit? We got any more? Hitting the net. Waving her racket. Oh, yes, the way that Roger Federer was waving his racket about was quite impressive, wasn't it? This is a proper thing. Not rubbing down with a towel. What could it be? Is it scoring? That's a nice answer, Mandy. Very good. And if only it was right, it would be fantastic. I don't know about tennis, says Mandy Davis, well, quite obviously, but that's okay. What about scoring a drop shot? Oh, that would be, I'd quite like to see Samantha do one. It is, it's in the right areas. Is it umpiring, serving? No. What could it be? Any ideas? So she told Wattity he's particularly good at what? So, this is something you do. It's a real tennis phrase. A real tennis phrase. Okay. What could it be? Okay. Nice tan, says David Gilliat. Welcome to the show, David. Good to know you're with us today and you found us, who is pretending to do some work today, but watching us at the same time. Good to know you're here. And welcome to the World of What's Up, the show. Used to be called the Lockdown Show until everyone was let out. What else we got? Is it picking up balls, says Mandy Davis. Being a ball boy, says Mandy Davis. New balls, please. Now, this is something you would do with a tennis ball. And it's when you hit the tennis ball, but you don't hit it, you put something on the tennis ball to make it go in a special way when it lands at the other end. What could it be? New balls, please. Hello to David Gilliat, who's still with us, quite excited about being on the show and getting a proper mention. So welcome along, David. Good to know you're with us in Oxfordshire land. Very good. Interesting, there was a bloke on my show on Saturday that was on this morning. They picked up on my story. Amazing. Is it missing the balls? Miss the balls? No. Advantage? No. Is it no? Spitting on the balls. That's what they're doing in cricket, I think. Okay, so they were doing this, and you do this with a tennis ball. So you hit the tennis ball and you put something on it, and so when it bounces at the other end, it goes the other way, or it goes off it. Okay, is it a top spin? No, it's not a top spin. It's not a double spin. Okay, I'll give you a clue. This is you would hope everybody in the world has one of these on their body. And you cannot see mine at the moment. You can't see mine at the moment. You could nearly see it. If I was to turn around, you could see it. But what could it be? Okay, I give up. I'll give up. I'll give it up. Spin, says Sally Wilson. Top spin. No. Is it bottom spin? No. Think of another sort of spin, and it's a proper phrase, this one. What could it be? Any ideas? Sure. And look at it. Sally Wilson finally comes in with backspin. We say congratulations and thank you very much for saying that. Let's see, we get some exciting music on for this, for getting backspin finally. We should do the answer after we do the drum roll, but never mind, it never works like that, does it? Okay, there you go. And the answer was, surprise, surprise, backspin. And you get for that the Triangle of Triumph, if only I can find it. It's over here. Okay, well done. So well done. So for saying okay. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Right. Any news? Any news coming in? News from the ferry today. Okay. Yeah.
Your attention, please. This announcement is for passengers with vehicles on deck 7 only. That's car drivers, motorcyclists, and cyclists with vehicles on deck 7 only.
Yes.
You may now proceed to your vehicles.
Thanks very much for that. Okay. Well done, Sally Wilson, for saying back. Is it over? Yeah, it's over now. Thank you very much. Okay. I didn't see that answer. Did you make Sally Wilson up? No, it is there. It was there, honestly. Okay. Right. So, thank you to Casimir Engine for coming in with other top answers that we forgot to mention on the screen for heading the ball. It was another great one. Leg ball, handball, backspin was the answer. How very simple. It wasn't rude, you see. Some people thought it was rude, but there we go. Backspins. Could have been mixed doubles, but nobody said that either. Right, so let's do another top game, and this is one of the favourites of us all, and this is it. Here we go. Go.
Let's play I Spy.
Let's play I Spy.
I spy with my little eye
Something beginning with P. P. Okay.
something beginning with
Something beginning with something beginning with P. P.
Look
P.
around and what do you see?
Right, okay, something that rhymes, it doesn't really, it's just P. The idea is what it could be. So we're looking for I Spy. What you need to do, look around the studio and see what you can see beginning with the letter P. It is in here somewhere. If you've got a big TV or if you're watching on the phone, I always think this is quite a difficult feature. It's even more difficult if you're listening on the radio, but that's okay. So what could it be? And what could it be? Okay, who's on YouTube? Okay, it's like pulling teeth, hen's teeth. Eric Madeley, it was quite obvious backspins. We're not doing that. We're doing this one now. Okay, so I Spy with my little eye. Something. What? We're going to sing again. We're going to sing.
Let's play I Spy.
I Spy. Okay.
I spy with my little eye
Something beginning with P. P.
something beginning with
Something beginning with something beginning with
P.
P.
Look
Around.
and what do you see?
Something going now. Interesting that we got Radio Watcher has come in again on the show today, who watched it about a week ago and really had no idea what on earth was going on the show. And if you thought you didn't know what the hell was going on the show, Radio Watcher, that's quite fine because neither do we. Right, what we got? Pepper Grinder goes for Janet Widdowson, of course. We got pie in a tin. Of course, we do have the pie in the tin there as well. What about pineapple or playing cards, says David Gilliatt. Pineapple, says David Leon. Radio Watcher has gone for pineapple as well. Paper, there is some paper around, okay, as well. What about a parrot? The parrot is still there, just above the, by the T-shirt today. Pineapple is going on. Paraffin lamp is going for Roxy Wilson. But what could it be? I would say you need to look quite closely to see the thing beginning with P today. So pineapple, it could have been pineapple, but it's not pineapple today. Okay, the ones in front of Rusty Watson. Is he coming to the show? The one in front of Rusty Watson. Is he coming? Oh, the one in front of Rusty Watson. Oh, Rusty Watson. Okay. Well, the Rusty Watson CD there. Okay. It's a beautiful thing here. Okay. David Gilliatt loves a bit of Russell Watson. Always plays it on his shows. Not the answer we're looking at. Not playing cards. It was playing cards the other day and they started with P as well. It's not Jane McDonald either because she doesn't start with a P. What could it be? That was yesterday. Quite congratulations. So it is a P today. Is it Pilchards? Says Janet Widdowson. No, it's not a pepper mill either. But somebody has got it right, and this is going to be quite exciting. Let's try and find the drum roll because this has gone very quickly today, okay? And it went very, very. Somebody was eagle-eyed. Somebody was very, very eagle-eyed with it, and we spotted it earlier on. And Eric Madeley, you've got the right answer. You have the whistle of woohoo. I always say the whistle of woohoo. We have to be careful with the whistle of woohoo, not to pick up my rolling pin and use the whistle of woohoo instead. And this is, I found this today in an old box. I've never smoked in my life, and I don't know if this is a good look for 2020. And so, okay. Popeye. And the thing about having a pipe, I don't really want to smoke a pipe, but you can I can point at things. It's a very good point you're making there. I really like that. Do you like the T-shirt up there? That's very good. Here's a tip for you. Don't eat prunes before a date. Let's think about that. It's quite it's quite hard work. I don't think you've ever had a smoking pipe in your mouth. It's quite hard. It takes quite a lot of lip strength to hold it horizontal. it's like a workout. It's quite difficult. It's a great game for the whole family to play, to see how long you could keep the pipe up for. Because I think after about a minute, you'd be really worn out, and you could make your lips go funny and everything. Anyway, well done, Eric Madeley. He gets pipe. Okay, well done. Congratulations. You win the Whistle of Woohoo, which was very exciting. Let's put the pipe back up. It came with its own box, and look at that. It came in its own box. We found it. I found this in an old box I was searching through this morning. I don't know where it came from, but there we go. Because no one in the family's ever smoked. But there we go. Well, there we go. Fantastic. Congratulations, David Leon, says pineapple. That was earlier on, wasn't it? Suits you. Radio Watch, I think it suits me. Because I think probably you're not allowed. I don't know. I think smoking on the television is on like real TV is probably banned. I have no wish to do any smoking, but it gives you a better chin, doesn't it? It gives you a bit of more of a Brucey because you do that. You know? Yeah, it's great for the radio audience, I think, this particular feature where we're demonstrating the use of a pipe visually and how good it is visually. So hello to you if you're watching on listening on Great Yorkshire Radio. You can blow bubbles with your pipe, says Casimir Engine. Popeye, who Popeye? Popeye the Sailor Man, Popeye the Sailor Man. Boo, boo. Maybe I could put a whistle in it and we could go. If we could get some sort of whistle in it, that would be quite good, wouldn't it? We could get a whistle in there and we could do it. It needs work, but we're working on that. When we're working on the golden shot as well, maybe Kaz, which we haven't worked. Kaz is head game maker who's never come up with a game yet for the show. Hasn't come up with a game for that one either. Popeye. Right, let's move on. We've got another top game to play, and this is a popular one, so let's move on. Radio Watch is still with us, by the way. Quite excited about that because didn't understand what was going on the other day. Doesn't know this is an internet sensation worldwide and globally, and worldwide and internationally as well. It can even be heard on the moon. Hello to Doug and Bob. They're not on the moon, by the way. They're on the way there. Right, here we go. Let's get another top song for... A minute, let's plug the right plug in. Hold on a minute, it's over here. Don't panic. Right. We are playing. You're going to love this today. This is Keep It Under Your Hat. This is where I have a hat on, and it's called Keep It Under Your Hat, but you have to try and work out what is under my hat. That's the game. That's the entire game. What could it be? Any ideas? Okay. Ask Freddie Truman about pipes. He's a Yorkshireman. Thanks, Janet Widdowson. Can I hear the man on Great Yorkshire Road writing your P45 right now? Yeah, quite likely. But there you go. Life's short. Right, so here we go. So, right, let's have a go. Popeye. No, what is under my hat? So I've got something. It's an edible item under my hat. And today's edible item is a lovely edible item. It's a beautiful thing. People would love to eat this edible item. Is it broccoli? That's how we say it in the world of in the village. We don't have broccoli. We have broccoli. And it's the wrong answer, I'm afraid, today. No, it's more exciting than broccoli. What could it be? Okay, any ideas? Alcithi. What could it be under my head? It's an edible item. I found this in the fridge, which is quite an unusual place to find it. But some people would keep this in the fridge. And this... is a controversial. There's something controversial about the thing I've got in my hat, and there's two things controversial about in the hat. Okay, is it a pepper or strawberries? Says Roxy. Eric says, is it a lettuce? I'd always look forward to eating a lettuce, wouldn't you? You'd look forward to eating this thing. No, you would look forward to eating this thing. And so it could. Janet says, is it an avocado? Yeah. Is it a donut? A donut. That would be an unusual. And it would be people would keep donuts in the fridge if they were a bit weird, And of course, I'm not, as you know, so it would be unlikely. Is it opal fruits? There is a controversy on opal fruits because they are now called Starburst. So there is a controversy there, isn't there? What about a croissant, says Casimir, or blueberries, or strawberries? That's Roxy and Janet thought of that one. Is it foie gras? Foie gras? No, it's not. This is an item, a regular everyday item. You wouldn't want to eat this. Well, you might want to eat it every day, but you shouldn't eat them every day. I've not had one of these all year. It's been sitting in our fridge all year, and it's been kept. I don't think I'm allowed to eat it. I think that's the truth of the matter. I think if I was to eat it, there would be a little bit of discord in the family if I was to eat this. Okay, but it's really only big enough. This is the problem. It's only big enough for one person. And if any one person in the household was to eat it, there would be discord with the other members of the family. So this is why it's been there a year, because no one dares eat this, because it would be seen as selfish to eat it, but it is only big enough for one person. What could it be? Is it a whisper bar, says Casimir Engine? No, it is not. Is it a egg custard? No, I'm not very bothered about egg custards, actually, so we're not having those. What about is it a muffin that Samantha made? See what you did there, Casimir, both for the radio audience. Is it a chalk ice? No, it's not. Is it a meringue? No. This item, I don't think it's a natural place in the fridge. I think it's kept in the fridge at the back so we don't spot it. And if I was to eat this, it would be a problem. Now, in the olden days, and I don't know if you're old enough to remember the olden days, it had a different name. And now it's got this new name. And I don't think it's as good since it had the new name. Okay, what could it be? Is it a cream egg? Busy Bee says, is it a fudge bar? No, it's not a fudge bar. And there's something about this item under my hat which makes it even more disappointing than just having a different name. What could it be? It's not a cream egg. So it's an item that had a name and then it changed its name to something else. Okay, what could it be? Sally Wilson has gone for marathon. And so has Janet. Okay, I remember the olden days, says Eric Madeley. And look at this: is somebody going to get? It's not cream egg, of course. Let's try and find the drum roll for this one. Let's do it in the right order. Let's try and get the plug in. Let's move it over here. We're going to hold it again. And the answer is, it goes to Simon Cooper, should I say? Simon Cooper for saying Snickers. And here we go. This is it. The Snickers bar is coming out. And I'm glad to know that David Gilliatt has now got fed up and gone away. So, but he got 10 minutes was pretty good for him, I think. Okay. Snickers bar, of course, that used to be marathon. And it means that you get the symbol of superiority. If we're going to find the symbols down here somewhere. Right, here we go. Right, so, right, here we go. Okay. Well done. Simon Cooper gets the symbols of superiority for saying the smallest Snickers bar in the history of the world that's named, as you know, fun size. And as far as we can see, there's nothing fun size about it. Who said? Let's try and find the old people here watching today. Sally Wilson said marathon, and Janet said marathon. Eric remembers the old days. Roxy Wilson then came up with Snickers, as did even Casimir Engine said Snickers as well. Roxy Wilson then went for a marathon again, even with the clues. Samantha's Snickers. I know what you're doing there. Very clever indeed. Rob Farr, who's coming to the show late from Germany, said avocado, and then Casimir, who is obviously watching on delay, said a nice juicy pear. Thank you very much. All wrong, but Snickers was the answer. So well done, Simon. We'll put Snickers just up there, and we'll return it to the fridge in its rightful lock and key place later on. We're not allowed to eat. I don't know how we're going to get around this as a family. Who's going to be allowed to eat the very small bar of Snickers? And what annoys me. It's called Snickers, and there's only one of them. If they came in like Bounties, came in twos, you could call them that's only Bounty. It's not Bounties, and there's plainly two Bounties in one packet. Why? Why is it just called Snicker? Because it's only one, isn't it? It's not two Snickers, it's just the one Snickers. I don't know why it's called that, but there we go. And Dr. Hillary's coming today. Hello, Doctor.
The program that follows is based on simple breathing
and muscle relaxing techniques
Yes.
that can be adapted to most situations.
Good. Thanks, Dr. Hillary, for coming in. Okay, have Snickers got smaller? They certainly have. It's so small, it's just a snick. It's not a Snicker. Okay, you could put the Snickers on the wheel of what? I don't know if I have the authority in the house to auction or put them on the wheel of what. Because other family members may be looking forward to that 3 seconds of their life when they get to eat that extremely small Snickers bar. I prefer a picnic, says Rob Farr. Thank you very much. Okay, lovely to Mandy as well. Right, it is time for one of the highlights of the day today, and this is time for Blow Your Horn. This is where I play a trumpet, and you have to guess what song I'm playing on the trumpet. So here we go. That's working well. Let's just give it a quick tune up today. Right, that's good. Right. Okay, so I've got a trumpet. It's a real live living trumpet. Okay, it's got 3 notes on it. We don't use the third one. I don't need that at all because of my expertise level. I just use the first 2 notes because I don't see any need for the third one. But it's there just in case I need it in an emergency. Okay. Is it because the Yanks, for some reason, can't spell? And that's why they called it Snickers? May well be right. Who knows? Did it come from America? I presume it did. Saturday night at the movies, says, okay. I'm out running at the moment, James, says Chris Berry. Welcome. Are you watching us whilst running? Are you doing that... I met someone last night on a Zoom chat that is doing that couch to 5K thing, and she was asked how it was going, and she said terrible, and she's hating every minute, and it was her boyfriend that was making her do it, and she wasn't enjoying any moment of it. Okay, only the lonely, says Casimir Engine. No, we haven't played it yet. Okay, this is really easy, so be quick on this one. We're not going to go wrong with this one. What song am I playing? I'm going to try and play it a little bit badly today to try and elongate the game a bit, okay? I managed to play that a little bit worse than I was hoping to make it go a little bit longer because I think it is so obvious, this song. So what I'm trying to do today is playing it a bit worse than I can just for the purposes of the game. So what could it be? Any ideas what that song is? I'm playing expertly on the trumpet today. Blow your horn. Is it not only the lonely? And Roxy is saying, is it Fly Me to the Moon? Hello to Doug and Bob who aren't on the moon but are closer to it than we are. Is it Come on Eileen? Says Eric Madeley. Rob Farr thought Come on Eileen. Nothing like it. Come on Eileen is a totally different song. What is this song? Okay, and it is. Strange enough, there are 2 songs with different titles to the same tune, which is quite interesting. So it's not Saturday Night. Is it I'd like to teach the world to sing or I'd like to buy the world a Coke, says Janet Widdowson. Good idea, but it's the wrong answer. Is it Far Away, says Steve Kemp. Thanks for coming into the show today. No, it's not far away. It's quite close to us. Okay, and I'm going to play it once again. What? Thank you very much. No, none taken, by the way, Steve. I know you were trying to insult me, but I didn't take any. Okay. Any ideas? And oh yes, I look at this. I feel as though it's on Periscope. This is very exciting on Periscope because Periscope viewers have a very short attention span, as you know. They are saying, "I've got a brand new combine harvester. I've got a brand new combine harvester." Let's have a quick listen to that. See if that sounds anything like it. Okay. And here we go. Let's get the answer in again. Charles Good is watching on his mobile phone out in his lorry, and his data's low. Sorry about that. I can't gift you mine. I think I can do it with family members. And, well, Cider Mike, you've got the answer right. Well done, Cider Mike. You are an official winner, and you get one of the biggest prizes on the show today, which is, the Glockenspiel of Gargantuanity. Okay, well done to Cider Mike for winning your first exciting game. Oh, the phone is going. The phone is going already. Let's see who it is. Okay, we've got it here. Okay. Hello, yes, you're live on World of What? Who's that speaking?
It's Charles. Now, are you still on that trumpet?
We've just done the reveal. Why didn't you work out what it was?
No, not a clue.
Do you want to play it down? I'll play it down the phone for you if you like, Charles.
No, please don't do that,
right, okay.
please.
Right. Oh, right, okay.
I'm in a car park. A lorry park. It might wake everybody up.
Yes, okay. So you're at work. So you're phoning in and you were watching a bit, but then your data ran out.
Well, it's on the blink, yes. I thought I'd better keep a little back for the rest of the month.
So how's life back at work? Because, there are some people apparently going back to work, and you are one of the people keeping the country spinning.
It's busy.
Yes.
Those who are at work are busy. But
yeah. Well, there we go.
So,
and where are you in the country at the moment? Because Cider Mike, who just got the song right, so I'm a cider drinker. What did he say? I've got a brand new combine harvester. He said I'm a cider drinker. It's the same song, isn't it? That one, I'm sure.
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
No.
Oh, right. Well, he's
a separate song.
Okay. Well, how does I'm a cider drinker? It's different from I've got a brand new combine harvester, is it?
Well, you can't drink a combine harvester and vice
versa. So you're saying
yes.
that Cider Mike is wrong then?
Well, if he said both, he's right with one of them.
No, he only said cider drinker.
Oh, well, it's not a combine harvester.
Well, Cider Mike, you're wrong. I'm afraid we're going to take away because we have got someone who's got it right. Steve Kemp got it right with I've got a brand new combine harvester. So look at that. Look at that.
May I apologise to your contestants? I did not ring you to muck up your judging.
Well, there we go. Cider Mike will never order anything from your lorry ever again. I don't think he ever has, to be honest.
Well, I have had plaster on this week, so
yes,
plaster is now available.
Plaster is available because we work. I think it was the gang in Lanzarote that were concerned, but they're now back working as well. They're allowed out.
Oh gosh,
I can't believe it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, are you at luncheon, by the way, Charles, or not?
Briefly, yes, I've stopped on the M25.
On 25, that's a beautiful, lovely scenic spot to spot on.
Wonderful, yes.
Well, it's lovely to get you on. Thank you very much. Thank you for sorting out that confusing thing that we've done. That's great.
Well, I probably caused more trouble than I solved, actually.
Yeah, okay.
But never mind.
Thank you very much indeed, Charles. Have a good day. Drive safe. Thank you. Bye-bye. Off he goes. Bye. There you go. Charles was with us for a long time, but anyway. So, okay, here we go. Now, Mandy is confused. Who's Cider Mike? Well, he's wrong, I'm afraid, because it wasn't I'm a cider drinker. It was Uma Paloma Blanca was the cider drinking song, and it was... that's the song it was, and Steve got it right. Well done. And Uma Paloma Blanca goes... See, that's quite different. So well done, Steve. You've got it. To be honest, if it wasn't for Charles, you'd have got away with that. There you go. Combine Harvester is the one on the pair of roller skates. Also, Casimir's come in when he says he's got an idea. He's thought about the rules for the Golden Watt, which we'll get to very soon. You can send me them later on because that'd be good. Or ring me and explain. That'd be absolutely no problem at all. We're nearly out of here. Now, I don't know. We've still got the lockdown song as the end of the show song, which is fine. We'll have to write something new because we're not in lockdown anymore. Maybe I have to just rewrite the words. Thank you very much. We've got to go because we're out of time. We're back tomorrow, 12 noon. Thank you very much. Okay, Melanie, says Rob Farr as well. Yeah, that's who did it originally. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you very much for Great Yorkshire Radio as well. 9 p.m. tonight we're on there, and 12 noon on the television thing, on the internet and worldwide. Have a good day. We're in lockdown across the world. Here's some things to keep you chilled. We're in lockdown across the world. Here's some things to keep you chilled. You can catch up on TV, even have an extra long wee. You could bake a cake or try to charm a lovely snake. You could make a patio and pretend to go for a row. We're in lockdown across the world. Here's some things to keep you chilled. Play Jenga with tin food Wear just pants if you want to be rude. Learn to do some life drawing, but not by the window. The cops will be calling. Play a game of hide and seek, but then don't look, they'll be there for a week. We're in lockdown across the world. Here's some things to keep you chilled. You could do some fancy sewing, design a plane for the guys at Boeing. You could cut your own hair, that would give the neighbours a scare. You could learn a brand new dance, I am good at a horse prance. We're in lockdown across the world. Here's some things to keep you chilled. You could do some exercise, then you'll get great big thighs. You could write a big hit song, do an impression of King Kong. You could FaceTime with your gran, call up any man called Dan. We're in lockdown across the world. Here's some things to keep you chilled. Shave your legs just for kicks. Eat spaghetti with chopsticks. Look out the window quite a lot. Do some yoga? I think not. Make a den with loo roll. Get a spade, dig a big hole. We're in lockdown across the world. There's some things to keep you chilled. We're in lockdown across the world. There's some things to keep you chilled.